I have been filming YouTube videos all day. This is my 5th video that I'm sitting down to film, and I just realized that I haven't been wearing my wedding ring for any of them. Brianna's not single, you guys, okay? Brianna's still married. And I'm feeling Hello and welcome back to the Lemonade Stand, or welcome if you are new. My name is Brianna. I am a certified personal trainer, a big, huge biology nerd, and a registered dietitian to be. And today we are here for another episode of me reacting to / debunking wild health science claims by distributors of multi-level marketing companies. Before we proceed, if you love science-based health, wellness, and fitness education with some lulz and some dry sarcasm along the way, why not hit that subscribe button and join the Lemonade Stand? We would love to have you here. Also, you should shop my merch, but you know, only if you want to be a real lemon drop. If not, I guess just go on about your business and, you know, continue making poor life choices by not buying my merch. But, you know, I can't tell you what to do. Anyway, without anything further, let's make lemonade. So first in line, we have an ItWorks distributor making some questionable claims that they have about a product called slimming gummies. I know. I did not know ItWorks had products like this. I mainly know them for their keto coffee, which I've done a video on, not specifically on ItWorks, but keto coffee in general. So this is kind of new to me. Also, I can't take full credit for this clip. I saw this clip in one of Deanna Mim's anti-MLM videos from a couple weeks ago, probably like over a month ago at this point. I was like, oh, I need to elaborate on this. I took a screenshot of it while I was watching it and then put it on my story and tagged her, and I was like, oh, I need to talk about this. And she sent me the full like clip with the face, without the face blur and stuff, like in the DM, so I could kind of do a little research, and this person is in ItWorks. Deanna sent me this like over a month ago, but because I move at a snail's pace with editing and production of YouTube videos, that's why we're just now seeing it now. Don't judge.
Leave anywhere with gummies, because it is my time to take my second round of gummies, so I'm gonna snag them, guys. They are freaking amazing. They taste delicious. They're apple cider vinegar, more so blood orange extract, clinically proven to shrink the visceral fat in your midsections, lower your BMI, and they taste so freaking good. So I take the 4, which is the max amount, which is what I recommend to everybody. My clients are seeing freaking amazing, jaw-dropping results. So if you want to snag yours, I have a couple spots left.
Okay, I have some words. First of all, some of those before and after pictures, those just look like a person sucked in and then didn't suck in. Like for their before picture, they were relaxed, and then for their after picture, like they were like flexing, like sucking it in, if you will. I'm all about before and after pics. You know, I'm all about seeing somebody's awesome transformation, but like, I don't know. I've seen a lot of influencers get themselves in hot water because of people, because of them being accused of like faking their before and after pics. So, yeah, I don't know. Those just don't really, to me, those aren't that impressive, because honestly, they just look like, especially that second one, it just looks like they're just relaxed versus flexing. Anyway, so she says that these products are clinically proven to lower BMI and shrink visceral fat in the midsection. On the actual webpage for this product, it says that blood orange extract, or Morasil, is clinically proven to shrink waist and hip circumference and lower BMI. So if you look on every single one of these claims, you can see that little cross-looking symbol. It prompts us to look down here where it says that none of these statements have been evaluated by the FDA. And that's honestly not surprising. I mean, dietary supplements, in the United States anyway, don't need to be evaluated or tested or like anything, any sort of review, nothing by the Food and Drug Administration for safety or efficacy. So there are supplements out there that like just straight up are a waste of money and don't even work. And there's nothing that the FDA does beforehand to prevent it from even being distributed. There's no sort of testing that the FDA does. So let's round back to the blood orange extract for a second. There have actually been studies conducted that observed the effects of Morasil. I feel like I have to keep looking down to read that because I want to say Morasil. Anyway, the study of the effects that Morasil has on body weight and BMI. Here is one that I came across on the National Institute of Health.gov, and it is titled Clinical Evaluation of Moro Citrus Sinensis L. Ospec. Wow. orange juice supplementation for weight management. This study concluded that it could be suggested that the active components found in Moro juice has an effect on fat accumulation, and that Moro juice extract can maybe be used in the prevention of obesity in humans. This study is relatively recent, and this particular one does support the claims made about not the ItWorks product specifically, but this component in the product. However, I had a hard time finding a study that could like definitively conclude that the hypothesis was correct. And for something to be definitive, that, and by definitive in this context, I mean, yes, this treatment does definitely work on XYZ, results generally have to be consistent. And it takes lots of trials and studies and stuff like that, which can take a really long time. I did find this one, which concluded that red orange juice had no effect on the role of preventing obesity in human females. Honestly, I looked through a lot of these studies and I started to get overwhelmed. What I just told you was what I found off of my own research. Obviously, I'm not a supercomputer, so I couldn't search every inch of the internet. Oh, also, I feel like there's probably going to be something in the comments. It's like, BMI is racist, or BMI is bullshit, or, whatever. I do fully agree that BMI alone is a flawed science and shouldn't be the only factor in determining the health status of an individual. I don't want this to get into a huge heated debate, even though it might. But yeah, that's all I'll say about that. Anyway, as far as the apple cider vinegar goes, I have seen some studies that show that apple cider vinegar might have an effect on blood lipids and blood sugar. Also, because apple cider vinegar is very acidic, it does have antimicrobial and antibacterial properties. As far as being clinically proven to shrink fat cells, really quick, I just have to leave this here. Clinically proven. The words clinically proven, they don't always mean what people think they mean. There's really no concrete definitive definition of what it means for something to be clinically proven. It could mean that a few people used a specific product or treatment and just didn't die. So hearing clinically proven, that to me, that's not an amazing, to me, I don't hold a lot of merit to that. It is clinically proven. If all you were doing is popping some apple cider vinegar gummies without changing anything else about your habits, then don't expect to see amazing weight loss. I have seen the occasional study here or there that come to the conclusion that apple cider vinegar may have an impact over BMI, but in those studies, subjects were also eating a lower calorie diet and also doing regular exercise as well. So they weren't just taking shots of ACV. So that's why they concluded that it might help with weight loss, because it's more likely that the fact that subjects lost weight was because of the regular exercise and the eating fewer calories, not just apple cider vinegar. This is not the first MLM distributor that I have seen claim that something could shrink your visceral fat. So it's becoming apparent to me that a lot of people don't understand the difference between the different types of fat in your body. You have visceral fat and you have subcutaneous fat. Subcutaneous fat is the fat that's directly underneath your skin. It's the fat that you can see on a person from looking at them with just your eyes. Obviously, because what the hell else do you look at people with? Visceral fat is the fat that is deep within your abdominal cavity and it surrounds your organs. You can't see visceral fat from looking at someone. So whenever they say, oh, this product shrinks your visceral fat, and in my video from a while back, the other MLM Health Fails, I think it was an isogenics distributor. She was saying, oh, this will detox it'll flush out your visceral fat or something like that. Completely ridiculous. When I hear them say that, I wonder if what they mean is subcutaneous fat, since, that's the fat that you can actually see from looking at someone. In general, though, just drinking apple cider vinegar, whether that be, taking a shot of it or like taking some weird gummy form of it, is not likely to result in significant weight loss. For most of us, a calorie deficit is what results in weight loss. And that's all I have to say about that. Let's move on. So this next one is actually a series of screenshots. I got this from the Instagram page of Small Anti-MLM Angel. She shared this screenshot and she said that she got this in a DM. Let's read it. I just want to share my results after trying Monat shampoo and conditioner. I always had very full and beautiful hair. This product destroyed my hair and I lost more than half of it. Please do your research before trying your product. There are several lawsuits against this company. Thousands of women suffer from hair loss and breakage, and they called this the detox process. No product should ever make you lose your hair. And then she has her pictures of, before trying Monat, after trying Monat. Now, I do want to stress that this is all alleged. I saw something in the comments under that post that somebody said that this person, like, I don't know, was like faking it or something like that. I don't know. That was several weeks ago that I saw that post, and small anti-MLM Angel still has that post up. I would gather if the post turned out to be illegitimate, then she would remove it. But regardless of that, this is all alleged. So it's really sad. This girl's hair was really gorgeous, and this product just like destroyed her hair. Allegedly. Clearly, she's one of many people who Monat hair products just don't work for. And in fact, it actually had a negative impact on her hair. Allegedly. I decided to read through comments because that's just what I like to do. And I came across this comment, which is the subject of this segment of the video. I've been using the products for 3 months straight and haven't had any problems, only growth. Monat products strip the silicones out of your hair that have been built up from drugstore products over the years. The girl in the post bleached her hair after using Monat and over-processed and left the bleach on too long. When there's no silicones in your hair, the color lifts a lot faster. Comments and attitudes like this are really common among distributors in multi-level marketing companies. Whenever somebody expresses a different opinion or speaks out against the product, just saying that, hey, this product didn't work for me. This attitude is honestly ridiculous. Like, how could it not work for you? It worked for me, so therefore it must work for everybody. Like, come on. First of all, just because somebody disagrees with you about one thing doesn't mean it's a personal attack on you. Okay? Just so you guys know. You guys know that you can, like, disagree with someone about a certain thing, but, like, still be friends with them. You guys know that, right? I mean, unless that thing is, like, a really big thing that, like, you just can't tolerate and support. I have a friend who doesn't like overalls. And, like, I've got overalls on right now. But she and I are still cool. Like, it's fine. When did this become an episode of Barney and Friends? And lastly, something else that's interesting. I think that this really speaks to the level of devotion that a lot of multi-level marketing distributors seem to have toward the product and the company, which is honestly just really sad to me. And obviously this post is on small anti-MLM Angel's Instagram page. Please don't go find this person and like heckle them, because honestly, I'm not done reading the comments from her. I'll keep going in a minute, but I truly feel a deep pity for her, because she's been taken advantage of and just manipulated so much. And that's why I have her name covered here. Anyway, I responded to her comment and said, the fact that you've experienced only growth in the last 3 months is not a miraculous occurrence. Hair growth happens in most humans. Stop demonizing drugstore products, please. The truth is Monat is not special, and you can find products comparable to and even better than Monat at Target. This woman's hair breakage is not her fault, and the lawsuits against Monat are real. Congrats that it works for you, but the fact is it's been shown to potentially be an unsafe and useless product for thousands of others. I don't normally engage with people on social media, but her comment just really rubbed me the wrong way, because I felt like it just really discredited this poor woman's negative experience with using Monat hair products. She's been using Monat for 3 months, and she says she's seen, quote, nothing but growth, which, unless you're dead or have a condition which prevents your hair from growing, that's not amazing. Like, your hair will grow because you're a person. And she didn't say she has any conditions that cause hair loss or prevent hair growth from happening, so I'm making the assumption that she doesn't. And she responded to me and said, Monat is, capital letters, all natural and vegan, still in capital letters. That's what people aren't understanding. I guess so, whatever, be misinformed. I know what works for me. Laughing emoji. And it was reading that comment, honestly, that like the pity that I felt for her really set in. It made me feel really sorry for her, because it just kind of showed the level of brainwashing She's in, I mean, I'm hesitant to use that word sometimes, but I honestly don't know what else to call it. She's been indoctrinated into the company so much so that it's to the point where she probably believes everything her upline tells her. And when somebody approached her with like logic and reason, it's me who's misinformed. And she saw this picture of this poor girl. She didn't offer any sort of sympathy at all for her. She actually made assumptions about why the girl's hair is now ruined and just completely victim blamed. I have sympathy for this girl. I really, really do. I stopped responding because there's no point in arguing with people in that frame of mind who are, you know, like kind of that deeply ingrained in their, I don't want to use the word cult, but who are that deeply ingrained in their devotion to the company. I'll say that. So let's chat a little bit about her response. She says that Monat is all natural and vegan, and that's what we, the normies, are failing to understand. This narrative that because something is all natural or vegan, that means that it's superior, that needs to stop. So let's name a few things that are all natural that could result in death and or serious injury. Poison ivy. Cocaine. Cocaine and poison ivy are also vegan, just saying. Box jellyfish. I'm not sure if box jellyfish are vegan. They're living things, but they're like 99% water. Are jellyfish vegan? Oh, now the gears are turning. Peanuts. All natural and also vegan. Rattlesnake venom. Bears. This list could go on for a while, but you guys get the gist. I'm just sick to death of the narrative that because something is natural, it's better for you, because that's just flat out not true. Very often we see health gurus and, you know, people in like health and wellness, multi-level marketing companies using fear-mongering tactics to sell their products by making people believe that pharmaceutical companies are bad and essential oils or their weird shake is what you should use instead. Listen, I am all for minimal medical intervention, and by that I mean I do wish that more physicians would like do a little bit more than just kind of give people a pill to treat symptoms. But I can never in good faith get behind somebody saying big pharma is bad, juice your cancer away instead. Medical science has come a very long way. Life-saving advancements in medical science have been created by man that, although not natural, save lives and cure disease. Remember those peanuts that I mentioned before? Peanuts are all natural and vegan, so they must be good, right? Not if you're allergic to them. Should someone with a severe peanut allergy consume peanuts and then go into anaphylactic shock when the paramedics arrive? Do you think they're going to give that person a few drops of essential oil, or do you think they're going to give that person a shot of epinephrine? Probably the latter. So I'm sick to death of this attitude that, oh, well, it's all natural. And that doesn't make it better. Let's move on before I fall off my soapbox and bust my ass. So this next one actually probably belongs in my Science with Bree series, in which I debunk and sometimes try MLM distributors' science experiments. But videos for that series are hard to come by, so instead of holding on to this video for like 6 months while I try to find others like it, I just decided I would put it into an MLM Top Fails compilation, because it is a fail. That's so weird. I hear thunder right now, but out my window, the sky is blue. I guess the storm's rolling in. FYI, this is a new skin distributor. She is trying to show us, I guess, how gentle their product called the Lumi Spa is against skin, but she's using a thin, what looks like a thin wet paper towel for some reason. The Lumi Spa is a product that New Skin has, and it's just one of those like electrical handheld like facial cleansing brushes. There's a lot like it on the market, so I don't understand what differentiates New Skin's from like everyone else's. So she's got a tissue on her forearm and wetted with what I'm assuming is water, and she's using the Lumi Spa and some cleanser, and she's just applying it to the tissue to, I guess, clean it. On this it says, medical grade silicone doesn't tear the skin but gently deep cleans. Well, I certainly hope this product doesn't tear the skin. So she's doing this experiment like it's proving something, but it's really not. Like I said, there's a ton of products just like this one on the market, and I certainly hope that none of them tear the skin. Let's also address the fact that using this product on a tissue to prove how it behaves on human skin is pointless and proves nothing. Human skin in general is not like a tissue. I can think of some medical conditions in which someone's skin is extremely fragile, but in that instance, those people would probably be instructed by their physician to not use a product like this. Oh yeah, and they're gonna be listening to their doctor and not a distributor of a pyramid multi-level marketing company. So her little experiment only shows us how this behaves on tissue, not on skin. We've discussed this before in my Science with Bree series, so I'll just quickly run through it here. In scientific experimentation, when you're testing the effects of a certain treatment or product, like maybe in drug testing trials, the subject has to be as close as possible to the intended target. For example, rats and mice are often used in drug trials because their physiology is really similar to that of humans. So when scientists are testing the effects of something like a new drug, they'll usually start with testing it on rats or mice, not like a cockroach. So this is a bad experiment and it proves nothing. Let's move on. All right, so there's been a lot of developments in the last 10 minutes. So camera battery died. I had to pop in another one, and my batteries are like dying and getting recharged like interchangeably because I'm filming 7 videos today. This is the 5th one I've filmed, and it's damn near 4 o'clock, and I realize I have not eaten anything today. That's not true. I did eat a decent breakfast this morning, but in between breakfast and right now, I have consumed nothing but fudge-covered Oreos and pink lemonade and sparkling water. And I was like, Brianna, you need a little more sustenance than that. So I'm going to do something that I've never done on camera. I'm not stopping today until I'm done filming these videos. That is my goal for today. That's all I set out to do today. But I got to eat. So right now I'm eating a tray of Trader Joe's. This is their reduced guilt mac and cheese. I don't always care for their verbiage with some of their food products, like reduced guilt, because, you know, I believe that food is food, and I don't believe that one should feel guilty for consuming a certain food. But I'll be damned if I don't love some of their frozen mac and cheese. We're gonna keep it rolling. I gotta eat, and I'm gonna try and like only eat while the videos are playing, because I don't like to just be like in the camera smacking my teeth, as my mom would say. Anyway, so this next one that we're going to take a look at is a young living distributor, and we actually saw her, I think it was in my last MLM Top Fails video. She is the one who loves to marinate her infant child in essential oils, and has apparently been doing so since he was born. Let's see what she's showing us right now. Okay, so she is showing us a sunscreen hack. Something that I've always found funny about those like those life hacks that we see a lot on social media is the point of a hack is like it's supposed to make your life easier in some way, but it's usually more work to do something very, very small and trivial. But isn't the point of a hack to have it make your life easier? That's the vibe I'm getting from this video. She did a lot of work to add essential oil and coconut oil to sunscreen. In here she says coconut oil is a natural SPF, which it is true, and I have researched that a coconut oil does have some degree of SPF. SPF means sun protection factor, I believe. I've read that coconut oil has an SPF of about 4. But according to this article on Mayo Clinic HealthSystem.org, Coconut oil only blocks out about 20% of ultraviolet rays, while sunscreen with an SPF of at least 30 can block out around 97% of UV rays. So this sunscreen that she has, if you look at it, it says that it has an SPF of 50, well above the 30 recommended by the American Academy of Dermatology. So she's adding coconut oil to sunscreen. Why? And then, and this is confusing, let's look at the captions. She squirted the coconut oil in, and then on this caption, it changed to add 20 drops of coconut oil. But if we pause the screen, the essential oil she's showing is carrot seed oil. So she took a decent bottle of fully functioning sunscreen, which albeit is distributed by a multi-level marketing company, which, you know, those are, in my opinion, an incubus viral plague on society. But it's SPF 50, so it's still a decent bottle of sunscreen. Like, that should be all most people need. But then she's adding coconut oil and carrot seed oil to it. And she doesn't explain why. And also, again, I don't understand how this is a hack. Like, she made a huge mess doing all that. Then in the very last clip there, she shows her little fetus and implies that she uses this on him. I mean, from the last time we saw her in my last Top Fails video, we know for sure that she uses essential oils all over her baby because she said she does. So I am making the assumption that she is going to use this on him as well. There's mixed things on the internet about the safety of putting essential oils directly on human skin. A lot of the publications that I've seen say that it's okay to use essential oils directly on skin are not super scientific sources and are usually the distributor of the essential oils themselves. However, if you speak to any healthcare professional, most will tell you not to put essential oils directly on your skin. My esthetician has told me that before too. She's licensed and has been working in the skincare industry for years, so, you know, I trust her word. She said to me before, essential oils are for diffusers, not for skin. And I was like, yes, ma'am. Something that makes me concerned about what this lady is doing, aside from everything, is she says she's putting essential oils on her infant son. Her infant son, which, first of all, Young Living explicitly says that their kid line, or kid scents line, which are, I guess, essential oils for kids, are not for children under 2. And she told us in that video that her son is 8 months old. So her son is under 2 years old. And she's like just marinating him in oil every day. Expressions.
So I've been oiled since birth. And I want to tap in and show you what I use on him back then till now. I mean, he's 8 months old. I act like...
While I was researching for this particular video, I came across a page on the National Institute of Health talking about essential oils, and it cited a recent scientific study that found a link between the chronic topical use of lavender oil on prepubescent boys and gynecomastia. Gynecomastia is the development of breast tissue in men. So this distributor is using essential oils on her infant son, who at 8 months old is prepubescent. She told us in that last video that she used a lot of these different types of oils on her baby. So for all we know, one of those types of oils that she uses on him might be lavender oil. So there is a good chance that she is putting her child's health and safety at risk by constantly using oils on him. And that's all I'm going to say on the matter. Also, for anyone who may be about to comment this, I'm not singling her out or targeting her. I don't even know who she is. It doesn't matter who she is. In my MLM Top Fails, I don't intentionally single anyone out. And if you see a recurring character, then that just means I caught that person more than once saying dumb stuff. It's not because of them. It's because the things that they're saying need debunking and clarification so that the public is not misinformed. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. In conclusion, as you have realized, this is one of my biggest problems with multi-level marketing. There's no vetting process. There's no screening process. There's no background education, experience, or anything like that that's required to become a distributor and start masquerading around like an expert on social media. Now, being an actual expert on social media is not a bad thing. In fact, I would actually encourage actual experts to step forward and put their damn foot down so this crap stops happening. Otherwise, stuff like the information that you guys saw in this video today and a lot of my other videos where I do a lot of debunking and clarification of things will slip through the cracks. People who are uninformed will hear it, and people could really end up getting hurt. This is people's health. This is somebody's well-being. So many of these distributors and, even health gurus that we see all over social media, they're playing Russian roulette with people's well-being, and there's no one out there holding them accountable. For the last time, buying a starter pack does not make you an expert on anything except spending money on a bunch of products you don't need. If you made it to this point in the video, comment mac and cheese and confuse everybody else in the comments who peaced out early. Thank you so very freaking much for watching. Like, subscribe, shop my merch store, which is linked below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. Hey, mama. Oh, so fast. Play that game where we sit down on the ground and see who comes over first. What's up? Onyx, come here. He always has to put his head right in me. Oh, you're so sweet. You're so sweet. No, okay. Whoa! Rude. Okay. Hey, baby girl. Hey, baby girl. You guys see your little tongue? You see your little tongue? Hey. Hey. Oh God, she's climbing on me. Thank you, Mama. Oh my goodness, look at these guys. All just competing for my love. You guys just want all my attention. Oh, look at my baby. Look at my boy. Oh, okay. Okay, now y'all getting crazy. Wanna say bye? You say bye? Bye. Say bye. Bye.